Okay, well, we're continuing on around the wall here, and we got some wood mulch next to the house, a little bit of erosion. This is the east side of the garage. There's a condensing unit. We have a whole video about this. We got a hole in our wall where this air conditioner was installed. We got a little bit of cracks between the brick and mortar. Right over there, we got a parge coat around the foundation perimeter. The parge coat is kind of like a cake frosting. It's decorative. You know, sometimes if they do repairs, they'll put a parge coat to kind of make things look better. A lot of times with brand new construction, they put a parge coat just to make things look better. You know, that way you don't see where the form boards were all attached and those kinds of things. Now, the unique characteristic about a parge coat is that it's a different substance. Some cracks right in there, huh? Okay, so if you look in there, it creates voids. Okay, it's not 100% sealed, adhered to the concrete. So just because, and it's like a cake frosting, remember. So just because the parge coat is not cracked does not mean that your foundation is not cracked. And just because the parge coat is cracked doesn't mean that your foundation is cracked. And those voids, they will allow termites to come up. You know, between the parge coat and the concrete, and they can enter your home undetected. Now these steps over here, this is kind of get my notes going. Broken steps on the garage northeast corner are not dimensionally uniform. And then we've also gotten some movement, some breakage there. Metal overhead car doors. We've gone along. We've done a lot of repair around here. I'm told that this lighting system does not convey, so if it stays and it's important to you, then the builder should but the seller should demonstrate how it works. Of course, we got vinyl siding across the back here. Now, unlike the front, we've got light fixtures over here against the brick. They don't have to have blocks, mounting blocks behind them. They just need to be sealed like they have been. Backing up a little bit and looking up, this is our clothes dryer vent, and it's sprung open and it's dirty. And it should be cleaned before you move in. And then we go up over the garage, and you'll see some edges here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to articulate this well enough. Well, what's going on here is the shingles extend past the edge of the roof, and they're supposed to. And we got some boogered up shingles right over there. We got a tree trunk right over here. Tree trunk, boogered up shingles. Tree trunk, boogered up shingles. And then we come on along, come a little farther over, shingle edge. Then there's a metal behind the shingle edge called a drip edge or a rake edge, edge flashing, and then your fascia, and then your soffit, and then your wall. Wall, soffit, fascia, edge flashing. It almost looks like we don't have edge flashing here. I think there is edge flashing there. It's just not properly lapped right there, and it does not properly extend over the fascia cover, because this is siding. It would be if that covers over a fascia board, so it's not properly attached to the. It's not. I also see that we got two different types of siding up here. So we've done some repairs probably from this point around, and that's why all the edge flashing is messed up. How's my forensic imagination going? Yeah, the rest of it doesn't match. So it goes over to here. They had a tree, did some damage up there, and then we've had some repair up there, no doubt. And so that's what that flashing is about. Now, we shouldn't have an antenna attached to our chimney. That's like a big sail up there. Alright, and like the other video, our step flashing is loose on the sides of the chimney, so wind-blown rain can get into there. And this chimney is different than the other chimney, that it comes out, and anytime it's kind of like the wall at the end of the previous video, When I was talking about when the wall or the side of the chimney is perpendicular to the drain edge, there should be kick-out flashing there, and there's not. Be kick-out flashing, and there's not. And we do not have a rain gutter, you'll notice. And we've done a lot of repair. We've replaced a lot of wood. Why is that wood rotting over there? I don't know. Maybe the water's coming off of the roof and splashing on the patio right where this line is, and it hits here, and it splashes up there, and they had to replace all that. Maybe that's what happened. Come down here. Water comes down, hits on the expansion joint, splashes up. Now we're replacing wood. Now we're doing all this caulking. Tree too close. Moving on along. Where are my chickens? Look at the size of these monsters. Boy, y'all are big. Y'all are big. Check you two out. I know, okay. They think I'm coming for their eggs. Coming all along. Got a little bit of movement right underneath this window. Little stair-step cracks right in here. I don't think I've mentioned them, wrote them down yet. They might be in the report right in there, especially if I review this. Looks like the windows have been replaced recently. We got double pane vinyl frame windows. That's a good thing. Now with the camera pole, I didn't get past this point because we already had we got a header over this gate. So it's just like they were trying not to let me in over here, you know. Stay away, bud. We don't need no stinking inspection. Come over here. We got high soil along this wall, right in there. There's a little bit of movement underneath those windows too. So, but very little actually. To be, sincere about it. And also, if you look at this wall, this is a good example. From this corner to this corner, that's a lot of brick. And we're in North Texas. We're on expansive clay soil. All right, we know the structure is going to move. We're going to know this structure is going to move. But what they do, they usually put a control joint in, like the lines in the street. And put a control joint in, and hopefully that takes the movement. You don't have a control joint, we know it's going to move. You got some little stair-step cracks over here. It's no big surprise. No big surprise. And then when the water pours off of the back of this, we don't have any way to control it, to capture it and control it. It comes down. It comes on all these little shoulders around this chimney. Think water can get in there? I do. That's what I think. How's it look over here? Looks a little better. Water can curl 3 inches. A little hole right up in there.